Welcome to Moorhead, Minnesota, to the Cullen Hockey Center. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, way up here in the frigid Northland. We've got an exciting game for you here. It's the Rogers AA hockey team up against the Wildcats from Eagan. Let's take a look at the records of these two teams. Eagan coming in with a 21-9-2 record. Rogers 12-17-3. So settle in. This is the conclusion of the tournament up here in Moorhead. Thanks for joining us all weekend long. We've got more hockey ready to go for you in just a moment. Rogers and Eagan. Here we go. Starting goaltender, Austin Schwark, number 70. Eagan busting out the tournament whites today. And the puck is down on game 4 of 4 up here in Moorhead. Brett McKenzie joined by Bucky Beckwith on the tripod this morning. 14:50 left in the first period. Play starting out right in front of Schwark's net. That goes just wide, shot and a goal. Right off the bat, we've got ourselves a Rogers goal. We'll let this cycle through here. Hopefully we get a few seconds of it there. We got the scrum in front of the net. And finally thrown up into the top corner. Should get a good look at it from this side, and there it is. Right up top. So, a very quick start for the Rogers AA team. Only 20 seconds into the game, it is 1-0. Rogers right back to work. Loose puck in front. Now it's Thonvold. His centering pass to Turvold interrupted. There's a break right in front. Turvold saving the day. Dicey start here for your Wildcats. Thonvold, Thomas, and Turvold out with Urich and Becker. Turvold breaking in toward the center of the ice. Puts it in toward the net. That gets flushed away by the Rogers defense. Rogers wearing the black. Eagan wearing the white, of course. Schwark all the way out to play it. He backhand sauces it over to Urich. We've got Kreck, Umlin, McKenzie out now. Shot sent into the far corner. That's going to be picked up by Kreck. Now McKenzie finds lane. He kicks it to himself. We got a 3-on-1 developing. McKenzie, Kreck, Umlin. McKenzie, his shot deflected wide. McKenzie cycling it back to Umland. Now Umland throwing it back into the corner. McKenzie giving chase. That's going to send off the wall. Ends up to Gannon. Gannon throws it towards the net. That's going to go back behind the net. Rogers had enough. They clear the zone. That's going to be sent out. Just hops over Eilertson's stick. Schwark will come out to play it. Long stretch pass to McKenzie. McKenzie now crossing the line through the center. He loses the puck over to Beckwith. Beckwith's shot hits McKenzie. Back towards Beckwith now. Now Rogers coming out 3-on-2. Speedy number 6. Eilertson back to defend. Shot blocker save goes to the far side. Kreck. 1-on-1. Bringing to the side. I'm sorry, that is Beckwith fighting with Schmidt. Schmidt goes down. And Rogers begins to skate it out. Number 6 wearing the C for the Rogers team. I believe they're the Sabres. Here's a break now. Schmidt coming in one-on-one. He's got Schumann behind him. Schmidt cutting to the inside. He goes down into the goalie. Now Urich tried to hold the line, and he does. Beckwith down to Urich. Down to Schumann, centering pass. There's a shot and a blocker save for Schwark. Rogers into the middle. Rogers high in the zone, second it down, in there. Eilertson in the near corner. He flushes it out towards Thonvold. Out to the point. Block shot there from Tervold. Play behind the net. Schwark gets a stick on it. Loose puck in the slot. He fans on it. Thonvold comes back and gets a stick away. Thomas body play in the far corner. Now Tervold. Rogers working around the net. Centering pass deflected away by Schwark. Now a quick outlet pass to Tervold. And Tervold's coming up 1-on-3 as his line mates go for a change. That one's knocked away as Rogers takes control. Tervold makes the recovery. Umland on to support. He's got Kreck. Urich and Becker join on defense. Shot going wide, Kreck on the far half wall. Loose puck out towards the Rogers point. Now Urich. McKenzie now coming up, one-on-one. McKenzie with speed, loses the puck on the outside. Umland chasing into the far corner. Urich crosses the line. He's got McKenzie behind him. Urich goes across looking for Umland. McKenzie kicks that to himself. He'll curl back. There's a draw pass, ends up on the stick of Rogers' player. That's blocked by Becker. Knifed away, back on net. Urich flushing it away now. Now McKenzie, his rim around pass hits a referee's skate. Gets to Schumann, sent back in. That'll be Becker into chase. Becker with a good stick. McKenzie trying to skate it out. McKenzie's at the end of a long shift. Now Schumann. Centering pass, picked up by McKenzie in the slot. McKenzie sends it down, maybe icing. But it's on net. Goalie will have to play it. McKenzie goes for his change when we've got a fresh Schmidt onto the ice with Schumann and Becker. Now Eilertson. Gannon. His pressure causes a ring around shot. Schumann battling along the half wall. Beckwith collapses. Schmidt down to support. Eilertson jumps on top of him. Play continues now behind Schwark's net. Spinorama defense play from Schmidt. Almost an outlet for Schumann. Rogers going for the Michigan turnaround, and that's thwarted. Number 6. Earlier, I think I said that was a C on his jersey. That is not a C. It's just a 6 that looked like a C up in the left shoulder. Puck knocked away temporarily by Becker. Now here's a break for Turvold. Turvold's going to be coming in on a one-on-one race. Turvold onto the outside on his forehand. Pushed off the puck, and it's a save. Out to Urich. That one rings around. Turvold will meet it behind the net. Turvold tried to work up for a stuff. Loose puck in the slot. That comes out toward the Eagan point. Now Urich. Rogers picking that one up on the slot. They're going to come out 2-on-2. Now it's a 1-on-1, possibly 2-on-1 developing. Pass across the slot. One-timer gets deflected wide. Thonvold absorbs some sticks and gets pushed off the puck. Play beginning to get physical here in Moorhead on a Sunday morning. That one hit a pad. That was Thonvold. Now Urich. Urich peeling up in the near corner. He cycles that back. Now Thonvold. Quick breakout pass. McKenzie's one-on-one. McKenzie going through, and he runs into a defender. McKenzie thought about going to the outside. Brought it back to the middle. Lost the puck. Now Rogers. They send it in on net. Blocker saved. Schwartz. Gannon met with a forechecker. McKenzie chipping it up to Umlin. That's going to go out to the Rogers point. That one goes through. Loose puck in the slot. Sleeping through the blue paint. Now McKenzie picks up a loose one. McKenzie peels it off. He's going to ice it down. Wildcats will get a change, but it'll be a stoppage of play. .357 left in this first period. Not many whistles in this one. Shot glove save. Score remains 1-0. Rogers with the early goal just about 20 seconds into this game. That one deflects high up into the air. That was Schmidt coming down with it. Beckwith plays it off the wall to himself. Pinches off his player. Now a loose puck left for Schmidt. Gannon now coming away with it. Gannon skates up onto his forehand side. He chips it down. Schumann in on the forecheck. Rogers met there by Beckwith. Schmidt sends it down. Beckwith high in the zone. He fans on his shot. Rogers trying to come back away with it. And they do. But there's a turnover high in the zone. Schumann's going to chase it in. Eilertson sends it off the wall. Rings around to Schumann. He's got Beckwith in the slot. That goes deflecting just wide. Now Turvold, fresh onto the ice, waits for the zone to clear. He comes in with speed. Turvold onto his backhand, shot, save. That one's cleared away. Beckwith now. Turvold. Turvold picks up a loose puck. His shot gets toe saved right up into the near corner. That one deflects up and out of play. Stops the clock with 2:20. We'll take a step back just a couple moments, and you see Turvold dancing through to his backhand side. Pulls it back to his forehand. But the Rogers goaltender there to make the stop. 2:20 left. Turvold, Thomas, Thonvold, Urick, and Becker. Turvold tried to go forward with it. Rogers picks it up. They're going to send it across the zone. Now we've got a race. Becker trying to catch up. It's Rogers on the outside. Shot goal. A set play coming from the Rogers players. Looks like we caught this at the end of it. We'll let it cycle through here. We should catch the play developing in the neutral zone, and there it is. Shot coming down, just beats Schwark on the glove side. And play resumes now with 2:11. Oh, looks like our score's been off here for a bit. Sorry about that, folks. We'll change that up one more time here. There we go. It is 2-0. Rogers on top. A goal early and a goal late in the period. 2:04 left now. Offsides is the call. Stops the clock with 1:49 left in the first. Thomas, Turvold, Thonvold, Urick, Becker. Thomas kicking at it right in front by the defensive door of the Eagan bench. Thonvold picking one off, bouncing puck. This one's going to roll in. Rogers goaltender out to play it. Flutters up high in the zone. Now we have some transition hockey. 2-on-2. Becker and Urick back to defend. Pass goes across the crease. No one home. Turvold to Thonvold. Hit that. Pass is picked off. Rogers working into the center. High slot shot coming. Goes wide. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Urick almost tripped. Moves it up for Umland now. Try to get it over to Turvold. Thonvold skating after a loose puck. That gets poked away. Now it's 2-on-2 once again. Nice move to the inside. Schwark with the save. Rebound picked up by Thonvold. Thonvold working high in the zone. It's going to be pushed back in where Gannon will find it. Or that's Urick, pardon me. McKenzie off the wall. Thonvold tip pass back to himself. McKenzie's coming back 1-on-3. McKenzie onto his backhand side, going around the front. His backhand shot saved. Good to see McKenzie using the speed, going to the outside, gets the shot off. 22 seconds left in the first. Rogers now. Eilertson pushing to the outside, makes the check. No arms in the air. Rebound, save, Schwark. Another shot, another rebound, still a loose puck. And finally, a whistle. We'll check out the sequence right at the end of the period, or at least as much as we caught. There was about 5 shots there, just 2 seconds. There's 1, 2, maybe even 3, 4. Schwark still on top of it. So we'll take a short break and be back with you here for the second period on a Sunday morning here in Moorhead. Play resuming here in the second period. That shot ringing wide. Another shot from the outside that goes wide. Quick offsides, 13:43 left in the second period. Rogers on the inside, glove save Schwartz. $13:29 left in the second. Been a fairly even game so far. Wildcats still looking for their first goal. Schwartz made some nice saves when he's needed to. And a loose puck right sitting on top of the crease. Puck flipped back, but it's going to be Schmidt. Finally clears the zone. Rogers coming back in the Eagan direction. Glove down from Schwartz. 13:09. Centering pass found out there by, that was Thonvold trying to move it over to Thomas. Rogers coming back, give and go play coming, and backdoor goal. Rogers players starting to buzz on that one, making it 3-0. There's the pass coming across the crease. Put in back door, nothing Schwartz could do on that. So now with 12:55 left in the second period, Wildcats in a 3-goal hole. Thomas, nice pass up to Turvold. Turvold onto his forehand, just loses the handle as the puck goes into the far side. Turvold cuts up near the hash mark, sends it back looking for Thonvold. Turvold with the pick once more. Rogers, I believe I called them the Sabres earlier in the broadcast. That was incorrect. They are the Royals. Rogers Royals. Sorry, folks. Thomas disrupts, gets it over to Turvold. Turvold's pass up to Thonvold's picked off. Now Rogers. Back up to the Wildcats. Now it's a 2-on-1. Thonvold and Turvold. Turvold with the puck onto his backhand side. Goes over to Thonvold. Shot! What a save! What a save from the Rogers goaltender. That goaltender got his left pad all the way over to the inside post. Now Rogers. Shot save Schwartz. He tried to go 5-hole. He had it shut down. Now McKenzie. He's on a break. McKenzie. His back side. Rogers rings it around. Centering pass knocked down there by Umlin. Rogers now breaking it out. Way off sides. We'll take a step back here a few moments. Watch the Thonvold-Turvold display. That was Thonvold coming back against the grain. But the Rogers goaltender getting the pad on it. Keeps this one a 3-0 game. Now we have Kreck, McKenzie, Umland, Urick, and Becker. Urick. Try to flush it up towards Becker, or towards Umland. Now it's Becker. Rogers in the slot. There's Urick with a quick flush away. Now Umland skating into the middle. That's poked away. McKenzie's going to find it. McKenzie absorbs one hook. Umland now. Now Rogers coming back 2-on-1. Urick to defend. Shot, crossbar off the post. Now Schumann tried to clear the zone. That comes back. Rogers going across the zone, interrupted. Now it's Umland finding Schumann. Schumann saucing it up to McKenzie. McKenzie and Schumann now on a 2-on-1. McKenzie, backhand to Schumann, and another one. Same play, same result. This time coming up against Schumann and McKenzie. Now one goes back door. Schwartz jumps on top of it. And things getting testy behind the net. That's Eilertson in the mix. Take a look at the Schumann-McKenzie exchange. I believe we should let that cycle one more time through. We'll get a better look at it. And there's Schumann coming back against it. .950 left in the second period. Coach Eilertson looking for an explanation. There's your whistle. 9:50 left in the second period. It's going to be Schmidt, Schumann, Eilertson, Gannon, and Beckwith. Quick glove save for Schwartz. We'll reset. Turn around. Sent to the near corner where Beckwith will find it. Rogers working around the zone. High shot. Glove down there by Schwartz. Looks like we got a corner cam view of that entire sequence. Nice to mix it up every now and again. Am I right, folks? 9:29 left. Eilertson. Back to Gannon. Rogers takes over behind the net. Eilertson pressing it into the corner. Now it's Beckwith. Beckwith sends it back looking for Schumann. It was just behind him, but Schmidt comes up streaking on his backhand. That's knocked away from Schmidt. Rogers coming back up the middle. Becker now. Schmidt had gone for his change, so it was offside. Just under 9 to play in the second period. Rogers on top, 3-0. Urick, D-to-D looking for Becker. It's the Thonvold-Turvold-Thomas line, triple T. Now here's a break for Thonvold. Thonvold's on his forehand side. Thonvold's shot ringing wide. Might have clipped a bit of post on that one. But play moves on. Turvold now. Turvold scissor pass to Becker. Becker breaking it out to Thonvold. That one bouncing up and a juggle play there from number 6. Fancy stuff there from the Rogers player. Flashes of Carter Eilertson in the Rosemont game. Kids are so skilled these days. Turvold able to block one, and he goes in on the forecheck. Loose puck coming up towards the top of the circle, and we're going to have a penalty. It's a slashing penalty. Rogers player disagrees. but it appears not to matter. So the Wildcats are going to go on the power play from 7:59 left in the second period. Umlin, McKenzie, Kreck, Eilertson, and Gannon. Minute and a half of penalty time on the board. Be a good time for the Wildcats to jump on top of the Royals here, put one in. McKenzie surveys. He moves it up to Umlin. Umlin back up to Kreck. Kreck mishandles. That one comes back to McKenzie. He's one-on-one. McKenzie tried to pull it to the inside. That gets intercepted. Eilertson kicking it forward. Play resumes onside. Just a minute left in the power play. Gannon to McKenzie. McKenzie on his backhand side. Pulling to the middle. His shot hits traffic. Deflects into the far corner. Now Rogers skating it out shorthanded. Rogers to the outside. Eilertson goes down, takes him with him, no call. Rogers' parents now asking for the penalty. Umlin breaking out, finds McKenzie in the center. McKenzie 1-on-2. McKenzie to the outside. That gets pushed away. Kreck makes a stop at the line. Moves it down. McKenzie had enough, goes for his change. We get some fresh legs here with 15 seconds left of the power play. Gannon, ring it around. Schumann will find it behind the net. Schumann battling. And as the puck's sent down for icing, penalty time will expire, so we are full strength with 6:26 left in the second period. Reminder, we will have an intermission as this ice gets cleaned up after the second period. Schumann sending across to Beckwith. Now a break for Schmidt. Schmidt onto his backhand behind the net, trying to move it up towards Schumann. Rogers doing a good job of clogging up the middle, not allowing many shots to get through when the Wildcats do have themselves some zone time. Now Rogers, shot from the point. Beckwith, almost with the block. Here's a break. Almost Schmidt moving it to Beckwith. But the puck was left behind. Now the Wildcats going on the forecheck, but this one's sent back out into neutral ice. Urick will recover. Urick moving it back to Schmidt. Schmidt kicking it back to Urick. Loose puck picked up by Rogers. They take over and ring it around to the near wall. Becker, nice pinch. Schumann hit from behind. We're going to have another penalty coming. It's going to be a roughing penalty coming with 5:27 left in the second. Rogers able to clear the zone. Urick will be back to pick it up. Urick sends it across the crease where Becker finds it. Wildcats breaking out on the power play. Thonvold. That one thrown high up into the air. It's going to go all the way down. We have an icing. 4:59 left. Minute 2 of power play time remaining. It's Turvold on the draw. He's with Thonvold, Thomas, Becker, and Urick. Thonvold centering pass attempted for Thomas, just behind him. Now here comes Rogers onto the outside, around Urick. Shot, pad save from Schwartz. Now Thonvold. Pushing it in towards the center. Turvold tries to pick it off in the middle and almost did. Becker over to Urich. Urich fields a couple stick checks. Rogers takes over. Thonvold rises player into the turnbuckle. Rogers wants a call, not going to get it. Now Turvold. Tried to beat one-on-one. That gets poke checked away. 5 seconds left in the Rogers penalty. They're coming in, and another shot on goal shorthanded. Wildcats having a hard time getting set up. Power play time is over. Even strength hockey with 3:52 left in the second. Turvold absorbs a hook. That one goes undetected. Now Rogers. Into the near corner where Gannon defends with Kreck. Eilertson. Thomas, now McKenzie. McKenzie skating onto the outside. McKenzie with speed. McKenzie pulling to the inside. Puck goes just to the far corner. He leaves it for Umlin. Umlin working in towards the center. Loose puck picked up by McKenzie on his backhand. His backhand shot deflect wide. Some offensive time now here coming late in the second period. Rogers picking it up. They're going to skate it out. Umlin pesters from the rear. Eilertson places his body into the corner. He's going to send it around looking for McKenzie and Umlin. Umlin knocking it off the wall, but it's stopped there by the Rogers defense. Now McKenzie. His backhand pass against the grain intended for Umlin. Now Gannon finds McKenzie. He's one-on-one. McKenzie splits D. Absorbs a hook. No call. McKenzie turning around in the far corner, waiting for reinforcements. There's Kreck. 2.5 left. Gannon's going to meet this on the far wall. Gannon. His shot. McKenzie almost got his tip on it. Now it's Kreck chasing in the far side. Rogers clear the zone. They turn around. This one may go for icing. That one's waved off. Gannon defending behind his net. Loose puck. Eilertson tries to get at it. He loses his stick. McKenzie chips it up to Schumann. Schumann bringing it back. There's in the slot. Gannon off the wall, back out to the point. Broken play at the point. Gannon able to clear the zone, but it's the Wildcats once again starting to be pinned in. Shot glove down. Schwartz save. Continuous play going, but we will back up to a play a couple moments ago. Nice save coming there from Schwartz. He gets that toe over. Player streaking. There's the backhand toe save. Nice one there from Schwartz. 1:45 left in the second period. Schumann gets hit off the puck. No call. Referee's starting to let him play here on a Sunday morning. Becker up to Beckwith. He chips it into Schumann. Schumann pulling it back off to the center. Rogers coming back 3-on-2. Becker and Urich defending. Nice back check there from Schmidt. He intercepts. Schumann is down. He's trying to get off the ice. He does, and we're onside. Schumann had limped off the ice. We'll keep an eye on him. Just 1:08 left in the second period. Schumann, his turnaround, and there's Thonvold. Thonvold, he's going to go for the stuff. Turnaround and another save. That goaltender with just an amazing left foot. Now Urich, his shot. That hits traffic. Rogers is going to send one flying, and they connect. Becker back to defense. Save from Schwartz. 32 seconds left now. Now Urich leaps into the middle. He goes down, shovels it away as he had gone down on his rear end. Now it's Rogers. 25 seconds left. Urich again diving for it. Now Turvold. 15 seconds. Urich laying it all on the line out there. And again, Urich knocks it away. Turnaround shot, blocker save, rebound in the slot. Turvold flips it high up into the air. What a sequence. Again, this Rogers goaltender at every moment getting that left toe over. There is Thonvold with an excellent stuff attempt, but not enough to crack the code. 1.3 seconds left in the second period. And that will do it. So we will take a break as the Zamboni comes onto the ice and be back with you here for the third period up in Moorhead, Minnesota. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday morning, everybody. We'll be back shortly. Back with you from Moorhead, Minnesota, the Cullen Hockey Center, where we have the Eagan Wildcats versus the Rogers Royals. Third period underway. Rogers starting the third frame with a 3-goal lead over the Wildcats. Rogers goaltender making some just fantastic saves, keeping this one scoreless for the Wildcats. Schwark opens up the period with a quick save. 14:27 left in the third. Rogers wins the faceoff. Play out in the far corner. It's Gannon chasing with Beckwith. Umland streaking towards the center. Looks like we've got perhaps a new look. Some line shuffling here. There's a glove save from Schwark. We have Umland and Beckwith with Schmidt, Gannon, and Schumann on defense. That one put up into the air. Now it's Umland. Schumann joins the rush. Catches a pass from Umland. Schumann out of the corner. His shot. Pad save. Now Schmidt. Thought about cycling back to Umland. Rogers takes over. Rogers centering pass. Gets all the way through, but it's Beckwith picking up a loose puck. Now Umland chasing it around. Rogers goes D to D, sends it up the middle. There's a break coming in one-on-one. There's Becker with a nice stick. Becker onto his forehand. He's feeding up to Turvold. Turvold's one-on-two. Turvold's shot saved. No trouble there for the Rogers goaltender. 13:05 left in the third. Turvold wins the draw, ends up back with Urick. There, it's tipped as it went through the circle. Didn't get all the way in on net, though. Turvold out with Eilertson, Thomas, Becker, and Urick. Thomas. Now it's number 6 for the Rogers Royals, putting it in on net. Schwark makes the stop, though. Keeps this one 3-0. 12:39 left in the third. Rogers picking it up in the near corner, putting it right in towards that. That's now right through the slot. Schwark got a piece of it. Now it's Eilertson skating out. He's got Turvold in the center. Turvold into support, weaving out of traffic. Turvold onto his forehand, still with it. Feeds it back to Urick. Urick walks the line, thinks about shooting near the top of the circle. That one comes down here by the dot. Eilertson. Finally, it's Urick swinging at it, putting it in just wide. And now Rogers skating up. Urick pushing to the outside. And there's Schwark with a big stick. Becker through the middle. Becker toe drags. Didn't get the shot away. Two players going down in a heap. Looks like we're going to have a penalty coming. Player's hurt. It was behind the play. I didn't see who or what. It's going to be Turvold going to the box. Anybody see the infraction up here? Nobody saw it. No, a kid appeared to be in pain. Turvold, a perennial Lady Byng candidate. I can't imagine that it would have been anything too nefarious. So it's Nate Turvold going to the box for a minute and a half, roughing penalty, with 11:26 left in the third. Give us a moment to check out the save that was made a few moments ago. Stick check there from Schwark. Players up and onto the bench. Good to see. We're getting an explanation of something here at the penalty box. There looks like Crack is going as well. We may have perhaps a 2 and 10 situation. Not exactly sure what's going to go on. We hope to get some details from the PA announcer. Turvold went to the box initially. Crack went back to join him. There's 4 Wildcat skaters on the ice, suggesting that this will be a misconduct penalty and not a double minor, or not 2 side-by-side minors. They're saying face-off in the neutral zone, considering that it was the Wildcat penalty. Thought the face-off might be in the defensive zone. They're still working it out. Final round of explanation for the Eagan coaches. Coach Mike Christensen getting the lowdown. He and Coach Eilertson are from Detroit Lakes, just about 40 minutes up the road. Don't tell them that they're from Fergus Falls, though. So minute and a half of penalty kill time. It's going to begin with McKenzie and Thonvold on the kill, out with Schumann and Gannon. Rogers. They chip in. It'll be Thonvold on it. Thonvold. Left down in the far corner. McKenzie on the hash mark. Rogers working up through the center. McKenzie keeps him to the outside. Shot coming in through. That's blocked at the last moment by Schumann. It had been tipped. Now a break for Rogers. Shot, pad save. Put out to the point. Another save for Schwark. Now here's a break for Thonvold. He's in shorthanded. Thonvold just gets stick checked from behind, and play resumes. Wildcat still on the penalty kill for another 33 seconds. Now McKenzie. He had sent a pass over to Becker, but there's going to be a penalty. It's Schumann now going for interference. So the Wildcats will be 5-on-3 for 29 seconds. And then they'll have themselves another minute 1 of 5-on-4 penalty time. McKenzie down on the draw. He wins it back. He's with Thonvold and Becker. That one deflects up into the netting. We'll have a quick stoppage. 25 seconds left of the 5-on-3. 10:22 left in the game. Puck brought into the center. Slap shot coming. Goes wide. Nice job from Schwark back into position for the rebound. Rogers playing out of the near corner. They go around behind the backside of the net. Shot coming around short side. Goes up into the netting. Rogers players being implored by their coaches to move the puck. 11 seconds of the 5-on-3. Schmidt down on the face-off. He's with Eilertson and Becker. Rogers wins it cleanly. They send it D to D. Shot kicked away from Eilertson. Now another shot coming. No, they send it across the top of the slot. Now a shot. That hit Eilertson once again. 2 block shots for Eilertson. Wildcats successfully kill off the 2-man disadvantage. They've got 49 seconds left of 5-on-4. Schmidt out to defend at the point. Now Eilertson pestering. Puck sent high across the zone. It's going to go all the way out. Speedy 28 wins the race. Beckwith in to chase it down. 32 seconds left of the Rogers man advantage. Rogers enters 3-on-3. Puck left near the hash mark and sent back in behind Schwark. Becker kicking it to the wall. Beckwith trying to get a piece of it. Good disruption from Beckwith. Beckwith able to bring it all the way out to the point. Doesn't quite clear the zone. 5 seconds left of the kill. Another nice stop from Beckwith. And this time it's out. And the Wildcats have successfully killed off a 5-on-3 penalty. And now we are back to full strength. Umland, Beckwith, McKenzie, Eilertson, and Becker. Your 5 players. McKenzie. Quick give and go with Umland. McKenzie being chased in the neutral zone. McKenzie backhand pass. Umland, shot hits traffic. Puck played around. Pass going to the far post. Play resuming. We got a lagging center ice cam. We'll give it a moment or two to reconnect. There we go. And we're back in the slot for a save for Schwark. Urich in the far corner. Just under 8 minutes to play in the third period. Wildcats down by 3. Kick save from Eilertson. Umland out to the point. That shot goes well wide. It's going to ring around to the far wall. Urich forces it behind the net. Now McKenzie trying to skate it up around the near post. Umland chasing along the wall. McKenzie pulls it away. McKenzie's going to be on a break from the red line. McKenzie 1-on-0. McKenzie to the backside. His shot goes up over the net. McKenzie had him beat, but it goes just up over the net. Now Rogers, glove save for Schwark. Back it up and take a look at the corner cam shot for McKenzie. Had him beat, but just gups up over the net. Good opportunity for the Wildcats, but play resumes 3-0 here with 7:20 left in the third period. Becker, Schmidt, Thonvold, Schumann, and Gannon. Now Rogers coming back 2-on-2. Schumann pressuring to the outside. Shot saved short. Rogers playing with it in the near corner. They move it up to Becker. Becker back to Schmidt. Schmidt able to flush it out through neutral ice. That was Schmidt chasing in front of the net. Now Becker coming back in Rogers coming back in transition. Save Schwark, loose puck in the slot, flushed away. There by Schmidt. Now Gannon. Schumann stops it. He headmans to Becker. Becker will come in 1-on-2 crossing the Rogers blue line. Becker to the middle. Becker, toe drag. And just not able to get the shot away. Nice little hands shown from number 11, Luke Becker. Schumann, nice stick at the blue line. Rogers in the far corner. Rogers out at the point. McKenzie out to defend. McKenzie. There's the shot coming on. McKenzie. Oh, looks like we're just going to be backed up there. Didn't catch all of that replay. Let's try it from the corner, see what we got. There from the corner, going across there, we get the angle of it, going up in over the short glove. So we have a 4-goal game with 5:51 left. Rogers up on top. That'll be sent for icing. And it is 5:42 left in the third period. Wildcats going to need some magic. McKenzie on the draw. Face-off goes to the far wall. Backdoor pass intended for the player that had a wide open net, but the play goes into the far corner. That one's tipped in traffic, then sent up to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to skate it out 1-on-2. McKenzie to the outside, Burling to the inside. That gets stick checked. Now Rogers coming back 1-on-3. Becker to the outside. Urick in the middle. Shot deflected away by Schwarten. Kreck and McKenzie go down in a heap. It's a 5-on-3 in the middle of the ice as both of them struggle back to their feet. Urick temporarily lost this control. That's McKenzie. He sends it out. He's trying to go for a change, but Rogers will pick up once more. And they send it down. Fresh legs for your Wildcat. Thomas and Schmidt. Now Thomas picking up a loose puck in the slot. Rogers crossing the line, Dan to the middle, in all alone. Thomas breaking up at the last moment. .407 left. Shot goes in. Wrap around, hits traffic. That goes to the far side. Now it's Thomas skating it out through middle ice. He's got Schmidt in the middle. Thomas pulling to the center. That gets knocked away. Far corner they go. Rogers setting it up the near side. It's 2-on-2, now 1-on-2. Gannon and Schumann defending. Around to the outside, put right through the crease. Schwartz it. And this one's going to be sent out. Wildcats go for a change. Puck mishandled as went in on the foot. Puck across the zone. Once again, our center ice can be a little against. Now Gannon's going to send it up to McKenzie. McKenzie chases it down. No icing. Wide angle shot. He fans on it, but that he sends it in on net. Loose puck picked up there by Thonvold. Now Rogers coming back in transition. Now McKenzie skating it out of his own zone. McKenzie has Thonvold in the center. McKenzie biding his time into the middle, loses the handle, sends it in towards the middle. Becker to the outside. And Glove. And we're going to have a timeout with 2:04 left to play. We'll be back with you in just a moment. And we're back for the remaining 2 minutes of the Rogers-Eagan game up here in Moorhead. Special thank you to all the parents who helped me out here in the production booth this weekend. Mark Stanky, Bucky Beckwith, some play-by-play by Coach Thomas yesterday. Appreciate the assist, boys. Now Rogers working in towards the center, saves Schwark. Eilertson, he's going to ring it around. Thomas meets it on the far wall. Minute and a half left. That one's sent all the way down. And we'll have icing. Minute 20 left. Puck picked up by Schumann. He's going to ring it around to Thonvold. Centering effort ends up on the stick of Thomas. Thomas has Tervold streaking in through the middle. Shot coming through. That gets flushed away. Gannon with the slap shot. That's on net. Tipped away by the Rogers goaltender. 1 minute left in the Moorhead tournament. Thonvold with speed up through the middle. Thonvold onto his forehand, pulling to the center, just loses the handle momentarily. Tried to send it back to her for Tervold, but it's Rogers picking up. They got 43 seconds left. Schumann and again in your defense. That blocked by Schumann. But play resumes. Now here's Tervold. In through the center. His shot deflected up high. Thonvold looking for McKenzie through the spot. 20 seconds left. McKenzie sends it towards the goal. It's going to ring around to the far wall. Thonvold makes the stop. Thonvold diving at it once more. Sent out to neutral ice. McKenzie will have a time for one glass turnaround, but he's going to run out of it with just seconds left. There is a nice backhand pass to McKenzie, but that's going to do it. Four to nothing, your final score this morning coming from Moorhead, Minnesota. A fantastic performance by the Rogers goaltender leaves the Eagan Wildcats empty-handed. So the Wildcats will jump back up on the bus and make the trip back to the Twin Cities this morning. I want to thank everybody for joining us. As we traveled north here, it's been a lot of fun. It's had a great time spending time in Fargo. We're reminded the next game is coming up on the 12th, a District 8 matchup against Apple Valley Burnsville. So for Bucky Beckwith, I'm Brett McKenzie. We'll see you next time.